Good morning, everyone. So our topic for today is all about quadratic equation. So we're going to find the value of x by quadratic equation by factoring. There are three ways to find the value of x, but we can focus on factoring. So we can factor, or the given should be factorable. Okay, but first, we're going to review first. Which of the following are quadratic and why? So 2x plus 3y is equal to 0. So 2x plus 3y is equal to 0 is not a quadratic equation. X squared plus 3x is equal to 0. It is a quadratic equation. X squared minus 9 is also a quadratic equation. 4x squared plus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. It is also a quadratic equation. Why? Okay, so let's go with this. The quadratic equation is an equation that can be written in the standard form of ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, and c are real numbers, and a is not equal to 0. So a, which is 2, 1, 1, 4. It's not 0. But here, as I've said, this is not a quadratic equation. Why? Because quadratic equation is in a second degree equation. So your x, or the first expression, must be in second degree. But here, it is only 2x, so this is a linear equation. So x squared plus 3x is equal to 0. X squared minus y is equal to 0. And 4x squared plus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. If you can see, they are in the second degree equation. So therefore, all of this, b, c, and d, are quadratic equation. Okay, so let's go now to our lesson. So how we can find the value of x of a quadratic equation through factoring. Of course, the equation must be factorable. X squared plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. So we can factor out the equation. If you are familiar with the FOIL method, so that means first to first, last to last. That's why it's FOIL, so that we can check the first term, okay? So since this is 1, so therefore x times x. A factor of 1 is 1 and 1. So since it's x squared, or x times x. Look at the middle term, which is a positive sign, and then the last term is also a positive sign. So therefore, all factors should be positive. Okay, so what are the two numbers to be multiplied that gives you 6, and then when you add, will give you a sum of 5. So which is, factors of 6 are 1 and 6, but when you add, 1 plus 6 is 7, so it is wrong. Okay? So, but if you will multiply 2 times 3 is equal to 6, and 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. So therefore, the correct factors are 2 and 3. So it is x plus 2 times x plus 3 is equal to 0, or it's the same as x squared plus 5x plus 6. Okay, so to find the value of x, so we can equate the two factors to 0. So x is equal to, transpose, positive 2 will become negative 2. And then x plus 3 is equal to 0, then x is equal to negative 3. So therefore, the solutions of the equation, or the values of x, are negative 2 and negative 3. One good thing in algebra, so we can check our answer if it's correct. Okay, let's do the checking. Okay, this is the symbol. check, and then ing, it's checking. So we are going to use the original equation, so which is x squared plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. The only thing that we can do is to substitute the value of x, which is equal to negative 2 for the first one. So negative 2 quantity squared plus 5 times negative 2 plus 6 is equal to 0. Okay? So negative times negative squared means negative 2 times negative 2 is equal to positive 4. Positive times negative is equal to negative 10 plus 6 is equal to 0. Combined like terms, so negative 10 plus 10 is equal to 0. So therefore, negative 10 plus 10, then 0 is equal to 0. So therefore, that answer is correct. Okay, thank you. So this is the end of our discussion. So I hope that you understand our lesson. So see you tomorrow. Bye!